Welcome to this week's WWE Raw review for February the 12th, 2018 Raw show. This was actually ironically on my stepdad's birthday. So yeah. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's not waste any time. But really, let's go. But yeah, let's go. So, let's get into it. So, John Cena opens up the show. He comes out. And, yeah, now this is just one little thing he said. He said, like, it brings a legend back from the dead. WrestleMania can do that. And I don't know if that's a hint at him facing The Undertaker this year, but we'll see what happens. I do want to see that match, so, hell, why not? Miz comes out. Basically, they did some great mic stuff. It was a great segment, I thought. Some great mic stuff, and yeah. And I think it was a great way. So, Miz versus John Cena. This is a stipulation. It is if the loser has to enter the Elimination Chamber match at entry number 1. I thought it had stakes. The match had stakes. It had a stipulation. It had an interesting one. And yeah, it wasn't just a match to throw in there. I like that. Like, John Cena kind of was just like kind of what I'm saying. Like, Cena versus Miz, right? Like, it's a hell of a match, right? It was main event of WrestleMania in 27 for the WWE title, which Miz won. But even he was like, you know, let's add switch, let's make it good. You know what I mean? And that was an interesting one. But whatever you want to say about the match, it was a really good match. Yeah, it was a really good match, I thought. But John Cena did win, but see, he did a Super AA, you know, from the second top rope, top turnbuckle, middle rope, whatever, because he's standing on it, you know, anyway. Super AA. So that's why it wasn't just a normal one. I mean, he eventually, I think, he even kicked out of an AA, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Miz is entering at number 1, who's the Intercontinental Champion. But hey, I think Miz is gonna look good in the match, and he'll look like a star and everything. So that'll be okay. Sure, Miz maybe should have won, but Miz had control of most of the match, so it's you know, it's okay. We got Luke Gallows and Carl Nash versus Revival. Revival won. Didn't care about it, but we got Kurt Angle coming out. He basically says that Ronda Rousey will sign her WWE contract. Finally! Tonight? Nope. Not tonight. She will do it in the ring at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And I was just like, after almost a month of waiting, they're gonna... Well, up to this point. No, not obviously. 2 weeks, I think. No, actually, this is the 3rd Raw. That's right. That we didn't hear anything about Ronda Rousey. They just kept saying, well, look, she debuted. Well, what's going to happen next? So thank you for finally fucking saying anything. Finally. See, when I heard full-time WWE contract, I was thinking Raws, live events, doing like, you know, like a normal superstar should do. Looks like she will be the female Brock Lesnar. Just looking like right now. We'll see, but after almost a whole month, by the time we see her at Chamber, 25th, it'll be like a whole month almost since she debuted. So I want to get this shit out on the road, you know. Jason Jordan's basically gonna miss WrestleMania. It sucks for him. He's young, and he did have heat. Sure, you know, with Rollins and everything, and that rivalry. They could have had a good match, I guess, for Mania, because that's what it looked like what the plan was. But yeah. Basically, they set up that it's going to be a fatal 5-way match, Raw main event, Rollins being added. I guess it was a good segment. But we got Sasha Banks versus Bayley in a awesome, well, it's probably overrated. It wasn't 5-star, but it was a great match, I'd say. But yeah, I would say that it was a great match. Bayley won, surprisingly. Like, I didn't expect that. In her hometown as well. I didn't expect that, so I mean, I like both. They're like tied for like my number 1 favorite. But yeah, Bayley won, and that was good to see. She needed a big win here. She looked good. So did Sasha. great match, and Bayley gets a big win. So, huge. Huge. And yeah, but then, yeah, so Sasha Banks is showing more of a heelish side to her, and I want Bayley to be more serious, not just be like a little girl. Like, I understand her gimmick, her personality and everything. Like, that's okay, but don't in the middle. Like, it just seems cartoony. I love Bayley, love Sasha. Just sometimes you don't need to be all like that's just not how it is. You don't just go hug someone after a fight. Like, I get it. Well, you could, I guess, but like, I don't know. Point is that Bayley, you know, I liked how she wasn't all hugging Sasha after, and I like that, because after the match, you're just staring at each other. You know, they look like Sasha. Like, I thought Bayley was gonna be like, just give me a hug, come on, you know, bestie. But that was good how Bayley was kind of like approaching her like serious, you know, and I like that. But after that, Nia Jax would come out, they get laid out and boom. And she's getting better on the mic. She's also getting better in the ring, Nia Jax. This is a star in the making and a future women's champion. That's all I'm going to say about Nia Jax. She looks good in the ring. She looks good, you know, and everything. So, good on the mic, too. She's getting better. So, yeah. Oh, and also, yeah, they did a video package. See, this could be a little, like, missed for me, like I'm saying, like, something maybe I wouldn't actually mention or even talk about, but I have to, because it was a really great, you know, video package of how, you know, looking how Asuka's run has been, how impressive it's been. Like, I mean, 240-0, 34 different, I think, female superstars she's defeated, over 80 countries or something. Like, I liked that. Over 2.5 years was 510 days, or 523 days as NXT Women's Champion. That was, like, awesome, and I loved it. I'm not the biggest fan of Asuka. However, that was a great video package. We get Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose versus Mickie James and Alexa Bliss. Now, this was an okay match, sure. Paige is there at ringside. Wish she can come back, wrestle, get cleared, but apparently her in-ring career is over. It's sad to me because she's one of my favorites. Only 25 years old, and yeah. But this is the thing. Now, Absolution wins. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, they win. And that's okay. I like that choice. However, they're great in the ring, and they're going to both be in the chamber match, and sure, they'll blend in everything, but even here, like, they're green, we understand that. But, like, you know, it's just like, I don't know, it was just kind of like, I'm okay with the decision. It was an okay match. Sure, I want them to build more stars like this. So, that's okay. We get Elias in the ring, Braun Strowman comes down, hits him. Yeah, it was a good little segment. Even Braun was kind of funny, that's all I really want to talk about there. But we have Roman Reigns versus Sheamus. Sure, decent match, I guess. Typical. Yeah, let's get Roman Reigns wins, by the way. Of course, I didn't see that one coming. But seriously, let's get to the main event. Second chance, fatal 5-way. Now, all these superstars except Seth Rollins are getting a second chance. Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy versus Apollo Crews versus Seth Rollins. This was a great fatal 4-way. Everyone looked strong. Everyone looked good. You even thought every opportunity, like, everyone in this match you thought actually had a chance to win after when you're watching the match. You're like, wow, like, this is more closer than I thought. You didn't know who was going to win. I liked it. Now, it was a great match up until the end. Now, I just hate that. Why do you have to have a controversial ending? It's just stupid. Like, sometimes WWE ruins it. Because of the ending, like, no joke. It was a great main event, and then at the end, Wyatt pulls Matt down, you know, now, they do a power bomb, both Balor and Rollins cover Wyatt at the same time for the pin. And then Raw just goes off the air, and yeah, they're arguing, and there's no winner and no final champion participant. And I guess it's announced, like, minutes later I saw it on WrestlingInc.com, that I guess they're gonna do, they're both gonna be in the match, Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. Apparently, 7 men in the Elimination Chamber for, like, the first time ever. I don't know how they're gonna do that, because usually 4 pods. So, like, are 3 men gonna start? Are they gonna add an extra pod? Yeah, I don't know, but that was an interesting call. I will say that. But yeah, so we'll see what happens next week on Raw and everything. But I think overall, pretty good show. Like the Fatal 5-Way, you should check out. You could watch the Bayley and Sasha Banks match. Yeah, actually not that good of a Raw. I'm looking back on it. Watch the opening segment of John Cena versus Miz. I'd say this is a pretty strong show. I'll go 7 out of 10. I will go 7 out of 10 for this week's Raw. Thank you guys for watching this review. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, guys. Peace out.